I've been waiting for a whole year for this product to finally be launched. It's launched, it's here. This could be a real game changer in the headphone space. And if you're a creator, it's got some very interesting specs that might make you interested. I've got good news for you. Don't you love it when you get paid for spreading the good news? It's about Intel Core Ultra 7 265K. It has had a very attractive price reduction, making it a great cost-effective and high-performance solution for creators, gamers, and professionals. If you're into video editing, then this is especially good news for you because of the RGB inside there that will enable you to have hardware acceleration, media playback, and encoding on the timeline, which means you'll have very smooth timeline experience with your H.264 and 5 media, regardless of which dedicated GPU you're running on your PC. Oh, and now with the boost profile, you can get extra performance, and the native memory support goes up to 8400 mega transfers per second. It's a perfect best bang for buck CPU for creators, whether you're doing photo, video, 3D, AI. Check it out in the video description below, and thank you Intel for sponsoring this part of the video. What I'm talking about is the Fractal Scape headset headphones. I'm a big fan of Fractal. I love what they're doing because if you remember, I reviewed this chair like last year, earlier then. It was so good, I actually bought another one. This is called the Scape, and there is a dark and white versions available. Look at all of this. User guide. It feels really good quality, but yet light. These cushions are so soft here. I believe all the materials are plastic apart from this hinge part here that seems to be metal. And then this knob is also a metal. We've got one cable that's USB-C to Type A. And then a microphone. And then finally, this charging dock. Underneath here, you can see, interestingly, there is USB-C port in there. That's where you plug this USB cable in. There is also this dongle here with the little cloth ribbon in the back there that helps you to get this out. This is really interesting though. There's few ways how you can connect these headphones to your computer, PC, Nintendo Switch, phone, tablet, anything. It's compatible with everything. This little dongle is actually one of the ones that I'm quite interested in because this is not just low latency, but also very high quality. It's 24-bit and 96 kilohertz, which is really high quality. So if you really want to enjoy some sound, then I think this is one of the best options. Then you also have wired option. And then finally, you also have a Bluetooth option. This also features Bluetooth 5.3 if you want to connect it over Bluetooth. So the way this works is, can you see there's a little latch in here? This is supposed to face away from you. So whenever you put it on the table, this faces away from you, because if you have this detachable microphone attached in there, I believe it goes in just one way. Okay, just like that. Then you could just put it on there, and then the microphone kind of goes on the bottom in there. So if you're picking them up, you don't have to flip them around when putting them on your head. So let's say you've got them on the side of the table. You just pick them up like that and then put them on your head. Now, a tip when picking these up from there as well is if you're gonna put these there, because they're just magnetic, they kind of click in. If you just pick them up directly and pulling them up, it's probably gonna pull the bottom as well. What you need to do is just kind of dip them a little bit towards you and then take them off. The way they fit your ears is over ear, obviously, and it's quite close back, so I'm not hearing too much of what's going outside. The cool thing is this microphone also is bendable. So if you want it a little bit more closer to your mouth, you're able to do that. And then if you don't want to use it, you just kind of flick it up and then it just goes on the top there. I could also see some people who are working from home doing a lot of maybe some customer support calls. This would be a very interesting headset for them. The interesting thing about this microphone also is that when you move the microphone up, it automatically mutes your microphone. And when talking about microphones, there are multiple microphones in here. Obviously this detachable microphone, but then also two other microphones, as you can see on the bottom there. One of them is a microphone for your voice input. So if you want to use it without this microphone, it's completely doable. and it just picks it up. In a minute, we're gonna do a test how they sound. And secondly, another microphone for the noise canceling that picks up all the sound and then cancels the noise. So it does have noise canceling as well. Oh, it's not actually white, it's light. As you can see, it's more gray color. So let's take a look at some of the buttons on the headphones. This crown or knob, control crown here, it just feels really nice and metallic, and you can easily find it with your fingers because it does have this different texture and even temperature of a knob compared to all the others. So with this, obviously, if you're turning it left and right, you can adjust volume up and down. If you press it once, the click is very, very shallow. You can hear it, but it's not as big of a click as on your Apple AirPods Max. One click will pause and play the music. Double click will go skip next song, and then triple click goes backwards. Then we do have an extra button next to here, which is a microphone, mute and unmute button. Then we've got this connection mode button. If it's on the bottom, this is when it's connected to the dongle that was on the bottom of the charging case. If we want to switch it to Bluetooth, we kind of flick it to the middle, and then now it goes a little bit blue, and that is in Bluetooth mode. If you want to pair to Bluetooth mode, you just hold and push it towards the Bluetooth mode and hold it there for about 3 seconds, and then it starts pairing. This tiny button on the bottom of the left is the power on button, and that's where the detachable microphone plugs into. On the right side, we've got USB-C cable that also offers audio output. There's 3 LED lights here with 1, 2, 3. They are your different EQ settings, which this button on the top there allows you to do. You can save 3 customizable EQ settings here. So if you want to have something for gaming, something for more flat when you're editing and you want to make sure, you know, sound is very, very neutral, and then something for music playing, whether that's bass heavy or something like that, you can adjust them in here. And then finally, there is the RGB button on the bottom there, because there is ambient light on inside these cubs, if you can see underneath. So I'm curious to see what these will look like. Also, you don't have to charge these with the charging case. You can charge them with the USB-C as well. Since this setup is a white setup, I'm going to try to turn on and test these white or light versions. Oh, look at that. It's Bluetooth pairing right now, but I'm going to flick it onto the bottom there, and then now it should just connect via this just right here. Now I'm going to connect them to my Mac, which is just on the side over there. Okay, looks like it might be paired. As you can see, if I move the knob here, it adjusts the volume on my Mac, which is really, really cool. So let's try some music. Now on settings on Apple as well, make sure that you do use lossless audio. I'm gonna go high-res lossless. Make sure that the Fractal Scape dongle is adjusted. Okay, I can hear it. Okay, I mean, they sound just very, very good. I've got nothing bad to say. There's a lot of bass, a lot of highs. I think I would personally like a little bit more clarity on the highs, but let's see what can we adjust in here. So let's add Fractal device. Okay, see, it's already dongle. We're going to connect it. There's an update required. Okay, let's update it. Multiple updates available. Scape dongle firmware, headset firmware. Please do not touch or disconnect the headset during the process. Okay, update 2.0. Let's do it. It should be updated now. Let's take a look. How do we get it back online? It's interesting. It says offline there, but one device connected. Okay, let's try opening Chrome again. Okay, there we go. I'm wondering if, I don't think we have to use the USB to connect to this. It's got plenty of battery, so okay, there we go. As you can see, it's still connected. What you're able to do here is lighting, audio, factory reset, see manual, product page, and all sorts of other things. So we're going to try the lightning. So right now they're nice and blue over there. So let's try summer sky. It's a little different, pretty cool mood light in there. Radiant dawn. Let's try this. Kind of a white, glowing, a bit golden. I want to see lunar mist. What does this look like? Oh, so it's kind of like different glowing white. Okay, we can turn it off from there as well if you wanted to, and then it's completely off. But I really like the northern lights. I think this kind of fit the bluish and teal and different blues going around. That looked really nice. What about Mystic Night? What about purple? Oh, that's really nice as well. Believe that. You can also do custom lighting. You have shift, still, breathe, lava lamp, 2-color fade, waves. So as you're used to the RGB software, I think there's 6 different RGB lights that you can adjust. So feel free to customize them to your liking. There's Windows dynamic lighting. So if you're on Windows, you can enable this. I'm just gonna enable this. I think just because I enabled it, it went off. Is it gonna come back on? There we go. It just kind of reset itself. But if you have on Windows, you can use multiple devices and then connect the lighting. Kind of similar theme on all of the lighting that have RGB, let's say mice and keyboards and all of these things. So this is really cool adjusting there. Now let's go to audio. The Scape microphone. Okay, I'm gonna put this on. And right now I can't hear any of this. So they're calling this side tone. I would call it ambient noise. Check, 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 check. Hello. So there's a microphone noise cancelling. So this is interestingly not noise cancelling for me, but microphone noise cancelling for others. So I can see one of the EQs, number 1, which it is on right now, is very balanced like that. Number 2 is clarity. Let's have a look at this. And then number 3 is depth. Okay, I would like number 3 to be something like that. I can save my own presets, as you can see. So now it's my own, kind of looks like that. It is live adjustable, so I can listen to music right now and I'm adjusting this. But right now, by doing this, everything else goes completely quiet, which is really weird. There's a little bit of a delay when you're adjusting this and when you're hearing this. So by adjusting this up, everything goes quieter in my ears. I think anything up over 6 just goes weird. Okay, let's try this. As I'm pressing this, you can see it changes there as well. Oh, this is so much better, guys. So what I would recommend here is just play around with the EQs, and because I found that my maximum volume is a little bit low that I would like. So here you can basically just boost everything up. And this to me is a lot more clarity than actually on the clarity setting. So just play around with it. It's cool that you can do that because a lot of other devices don't allow you to do that. So you can really customize it the way you like it. This is interesting. I don't know how this would come on because right now I don't hear it. So for our microphone, we're going to go with a Fractal Scape dongle here. And I'm going to, so let's try this. Check, check, check. What you're hearing right now is the ambient microphone. So if we've got the headphones on, what you can hear is just this ambient sound. And that's the microphone, what you're going to be getting. Is it good? Is it not good? What I'm getting here is, yeah, okay. Now, let me plug in this. What you should be hearing is this microphone just over here. Does that sound any good? Let's see if it mutes it. If I just move it up. I pull it down, you can see that it comes back. So it does work. Fascinating. Very, very interesting. So does it sound any good? What's it like? I can't hear myself in here much. So I'm just going to hold this down. Let's see what that does. Okay, check, check, check. So when you're holding it down, the microphone noise cancellation goes on and off with this button in the back there. 1, 2, check 1, 2. This ambient lighting is really, really cool. Alexa, left key light off. Look at that. See these on the side now? Okay, last thing to talk about is the battery. If you want to get 4 hours of playback time, it only takes 15 minutes to charge. In order to go from 0 to 100%, it takes 3 hours of charging. And that is whether you're using this dock to charge wirelessly or on the wire. You can't get it any faster or any slower, if that makes sense. Also, there is another last little trick. If you want to check out the battery levels, all you have to do is press the power button once. And as you can see, all these lights will turn green. If it's green, it's going to be 50 to 100%. If it's going to be 15 to 50%, then it's going to turn orange. And obviously, if it's red, then it's 15 or lower. So if you quickly want to check your battery levels, just hit that power button and then you can check it out. Conclusion, what do I think? I think Fractal has created another smashing product. I'm not going to say it's all perfect because I think the sound quality of the headphones can be a little bit better. Playing with the EQs, it was a little bit this and that, but I think it could be better. Now, there is a lot of really cool things like the auto adjustment with the microphone. The product feels really, really high quality, and I'm going to be using this on my main set to see actually how these sound and what they're going to be like, but they're really, really cool. I like that you can just pop it into there and it starts charging. I like how the design looks. They look absolutely beautiful, like high quality headphones, high quality material. When you're using them, everything just feels really, really nice. The metal on the side here is fantastic on both of them. I'm loving them. I like how they look. I like how minimal, cool, something that looks really, really premium. And actually, when talking about the price, isn't that expensive compared to what I thought these could be. So if you want to check them out, I'm going to leave the link in the description below and enjoy. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Thanks guys for watching. Thanks Fractal for making amazing products as always, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.